What's up, Sadameshi? What's good, man? How's your dad? What's the update? You disappeared for like 2 weeks. After we told you to check in, I'm out here asking people in Discord. Anybody heard from Sadameshi? Nobody. Said supposedly this is a good chapter. This diagnosis is delicate. Okay. What are you doing in these servers getting yourself banned in Discord servers, man? What you be doing? Huh? What you be doing in these Discord servers getting yourself banned? Hmm? What rules are you violating? The admin got offended by what? You posted a meme? Oh my god. People are. There's a lot of snowflakes around. A lot of snowflakes around now. Trust me. I know. It's interesting tidbit. Let me get on screen here. Interesting tidbit happened to me today while I was, you know, recording, doing my reactions for Patreon and stuff. Brother man, I was watching The Expanse. The Expanse is on Amazon. You know what I was hit with while I was recording my videos? I was hit with them ads. I was like, I thought this was I was paying for to avoid to avoid these ads. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not logged into my Amazon. But then again, I was like, you can't. If you're not logged into Amazon, you can't. There's nothing you can watch. You can't watch the shows. I'm like, let me go check and see what's up. I was like, I paused my video and everything and went over there and realized, oh goddamn, these people has decided to up the ante. So now you gotta pay to be ad free. I'm like, Amazon, aren't you like on your way to becoming one of the first? Well, you can't be one of the first. You're close. I think Amazon is worth probably like 600 billion or something like that. So they're close to $1 trillion. And you're trying to tell me that I gotta pay an extra $3 on top of the Amazon Prime, on top of the Amazon Prime that I'm already paying you to avoid ads? Why are we doing this? You know? This is sorry, miss she's doing before we move forward. Sorry about missing in action. I was at work, hospital for 20 days. Then he went back last Wednesday. But he stayed only for that day. Okay, so he's home. Good, good. Probably will be in hospice. Not sure if this is the right word for it. Yeah, that is the right word for it. Um, if he's home, you're gonna have, or you planning to put him somewhere where he can have a caregiver or something like that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. So, you know, you know, I mean, took you a while to tap in, but it's cool. As long as we know what's going on, I like to be involved when it comes on to the community. I mean, if it's information you don't want to share, that's cool. But just let us know how he's doing. I mean, you told us he's not doing well. You know what I'm saying? If we're a community and I'm saying that I care, you know what I'm saying? I gotta seek out, make sure you guys are in a good mental space. That's all. Just you know what I'm saying? Just tap in. Let us know what's good. You know what I'm saying? We keep a brother in our prayers. Nothing wrong with that. Um, so yeah, man. Amazon decided to start charging its people. You know what I'm saying? They decided to start charging people more money if you want to have to watch Amazon videos. You know, that's what they decided to do. Charge $3 more per month. Now, I have no choice because I can't have ads just popping up while I'm watching stuff on the thing. Now, I could go the other route. And just pirate the entire fucking show. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. But I'm not gonna do that. Cause I can afford to pay an extra $3. Nothing wrong with that. I can afford to do that. It's not a big deal to me. But I can imagine there was a mass amount of people that unsubscribed from Amazon Prime because of that. You get what I'm saying? Just because now you're gonna put ads on the videos on your original shows, everything that you watch on Amazon now for these shows, whether it's Invincible, whether it's whatever it is, movies that come out on Amazon, they're all gonna have ads now. If you don't sign up for their ad-free whatever, pay that extra money. So I can imagine that they lost a lot of subscribers. I'm pretty sure, you know, they probably don't give a shit, but I mean, I was very shocked. I was very shocked. You know, and I'm just saying these are the things that push people into pirating stuff. These little things, and they make it seem like. And now I'm not promoting pirates. I'm not saying people should pirate stuff, but these are the things that push people into pirating. Whether it's, I don't think people should pirate games. Point blank, period. I think pirating games is one of the worst things that you can do. Stop pirating games if you are pirating games because nobody is telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for you to pirate games. Like, if you can't afford them, just don't buy them, man. If you can't afford them, then just don't buy games, right? Because it's only up from here. Games are not going to be at a price where it's going to stay forever. You know what I'm saying? We're heading into a space right now when it comes on to gaming where games could be, $90 to $100 in the upcoming future, right? I don't think people should pirate games, right? But people do. It's a big deal when it comes on to the PC gamers, right? People do pirate games, right? I'm like, I'm out here, I'm on Steam, I buy, even some of my subscribers, I buy them game when I see stuff on their wish list and stuff like that. I'll just buy it for them. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I think when it comes on to subscription services and stuff like that, like, this is why people will go and just download the movies and download the TV shows and stuff like that. Because y'all want to do stuff like this. Just let me pay my money and you just give me ad-free videos. Why are you gonna put ads on the videos that you never had ads on in the first place just to pull another $2 or $3 out of me? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? I would have felt more comfortable if they had been like, hey, we're gonna raise the price of Amazon Prime. I think it's an awesome service. You get so much when you actually sign up for Amazon Prime. You get so much. You get free games sometimes from being associated with Twitch. You get free games sometimes, free stuff for like games like Call of Duty. Is a lot of incentive for being with Amazon Prime. I think it's a great service. You get 2-day deliveries, anything you order from there. 2-day free delivery. I could go on and on. You can listen to music that drops on Amazon Prime for free. You don't have to pay any extra money. It's a great service in and in itself. This ad-free stuff that they came up with out of nowhere. Just, hey, you could have came out and said, yo, we're going to charge $3 more extra for Prime. I would have been fine with that. Anybody would have been, well, not anybody would have been fine with that, but people understand that the price of subscription service, they're going to go up. We can't all be like Microsoft and Game Pass, which is, they keep upping the price for Game Pass, and in my opinion, it's not a great value. I think now I'm just hating on Microsoft for no reason, but that Game Pass is absolute garbage. They don't everything that releases on Game Pass is almost always stupid games. I don't know who's out here really enjoying being a part of that service. And I mean, PlayStation ain't doing anything better because the subscription service for extra and premium, I I'm not interested in paying PS3 games. I bought a PS5 to play PS5 games and maybe some PS4 games that haven't been updated yet. I don't need to play PS3 games or games from PS1 and PS2. Like, I don't need to do that. It's a good service for those, you know, who wants to have that. I don't think it's that big a deal. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't understand what's going on with some of these companies. It's like they think people just have money just falling out of trees, and they could, like, in this kind of economy, you're choosing to raise prices for ad-free service. The timing couldn't be worse. The timing could not be worse. This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? They could have just said, "Hey, we're gonna charge $3 extra for Amazon Prime." I think people would have swallowed that a little bit better than you telling them they gotta pay this just to not have ads on the videos. You know what I mean? I think as a business decision, that's what I would have told the people, "Hey, man, Amazon Prime used to be, I think, $12 a month. I think it's now like, I haven't checked in a long time. I don't know exactly how much I'm paying for Amazon Prime right now, but I just had $3 to it because I don't really check my subscription services. I don't care if they go up or whatever. If I'm using them, especially for content, I write that shit off at the end of the year anyways for taxes, so I don't give a shit. So regardless, it's you know, I think it's like, yeah, it used to be $12, now it's 15. Okay, now it's 18 for me. So I can understand. I didn't research any deeper. I researched it like a little bit and see what the response was, and it was like a mass of people canceling their Amazon Prime membership because of this. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, because Amazon is not just a delivery, buy stuff, you know, it's not just that anymore. They do a lot more, and all of that was offered from this subscription that you can access for free. Um, there's a lot of perks. There's a lot of perks. So, in my opinion, even if I think they could have come up with, say, okay, these are the levels. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you have, levels of membership with like Netflix and stuff like that now. I think they should have went that route instead of be like, hey, if you want to just have, um, 2-day free shipping, hey, pay $10 a month, you're good, right? If you want, the 2-day shipping, free with, like, you know, music or certain other perks or whatever they provide, and you put it at the mid level, and then you have the big level, the premium level that you get everything with it, and you put that at $18 a month, right? I think it would have gone over a lot easier than you telling people, "Oh, I gotta pay $3 to avoid ads." We're paying YouTube a whole what? What do I pay for YouTube Premium? I think I don't even know. As I said, I don't keep up to date with this stuff, but I think it's like about $16 or $17 a month or something like that. It might be cheaper, but we're paying that to avoid ads on YouTube. As a matter of fact, there's a controversy going on right now where if you use ad blockers on for you and watch YouTube, your videos load slower or they don't load at all. You get what I'm saying? Is like I haven't experienced it because I've been paying for premium for God knows how long, probably about 3 years now or something like that. But so I haven't watched the ad on YouTube in quite a while. In quite a while. So, but I know that there was an issue recently about YouTube ads, where people was saying that their browser is slowing down and all this other stuff, and they're not sure if I mean they've tested it. They're like, hey, when I watch YouTube normally without ad blockers, everything is fine. But when they put the ad blocker on, um, it slows down the videos and all of this other stuff. You've been doing it for like 8 years. Only one. Yeah, I mean I've paid for Crunchyroll, but I recently stopped paying for it because I wasn't watching anything on Crunchyroll. So you know, I canceled it a while back. At one point, I was paying for it for years and didn't watch anything on it. So I canceled it after a while. So thanks. I appreciate the love. Amazon, I don't know. It's a very recent thing, Sanameshi. I don't know if they detect ad blockers, but I know YouTube does. I know YouTube does. You know what I mean? You never get the chance to see it. No, listen. If this, what I'm saying is that to me, I feel like there's no reason. Like people who watch, like I've watched tons of stuff off of subscription services that I had to download, mainly for content, of course, because I don't like to watch stuff on streaming service because sometimes you get buffering, and this is just an iron rule for me. It's just like if I'm going to watch stuff for content, I'm going to figure out a way to download it, whether I'm going to get it from the streaming service or whatever the situation is. But watch it offline because, not only do you get sometimes dip in quality when you're watching it on streaming services, but streaming services have come a long way and I've given it a lot more chance now to actually, when I'm recording my reactions and stuff like that. So that was my excuse for downloading stuff. I would still have my subscription to watch these things wherever they are, but I would still download them because I was like, I'll be watching and recording stuff and I'm getting buffering. Starfrex knows he's been around the channel long enough when I was struggling with doing this stuff, even with anime, right? And I decided to stop doing that. I just decided to start downloading everything because I was like, this ain't working. It's too stupid. All this buffering and stuff on streaming services, but I have to give them props. They have been a lot more consistent, right? You know, a lot more consistent. No drop in quality while you're watching and stuff like that. Maybe it could be because over the years I have upgraded my internet and stuff like that. Could be that too. That serves into it. But I think that a lot before, when streaming service was just coming online, the servers were horrible. It's like you couldn't even handle, two people watching the same damn show at the same time sometimes without you getting buffering. So it was a problem. So yeah, you know, I used to watch everything. I used to watch pretty much everything I watch now on Kiss Anime. You know what I'm saying? That I've watched on anime before I started doing reactions. Every anime I watched on Kiss Anime. We're talking about Bleach, talking about um, Bleach, Naruto, I watch High School DxD on Kiss. Like every anime that I watched before I started reacting was I watched on Kiss Anime. Because at that point I didn't give a shit about ads or whatever that pop ups on pages or anything like that. I didn't care. Right? When I was watching the first time around when I watched One Piece up to Dressrosa or whatever, that was a download. The entire thing was a download. Right? The entire thing was a download. Even when I watched it, here again on stream, I downloaded the episodes because I didn't want to deal with streaming service. I didn't want to watch it on Hulu. I didn't want to watch it anywhere because I don't want to run into that problem. You know what I'm saying? So, either way, people can I can sit here and I can be upfront. I can be honest about these things because a lot of people, they won't admit to doing any of this, right? They won't admit it. But the thing about it is that nigga, I was broke. What the hell? back in those days, I ain't had money like that. Like, oh, I have money now. So take it now. Now I'm giving it to you. Now I'm giving it to you. I'm paying for subscription services. I'm not going out of my way, you know what I'm saying, to pirate stuff. Like, I'm not going out of my way to do it. As I said, I don't think people should pirate games because there's no reason to pirate games. Like, if you can't afford to buy games, and just don't buy them. Some people just like, well, I gotta try this game. You know? And it's mostly on the PC side. People don't pirate as much on the console side of things. Mostly PC gamers that pirate stuff. Yeah, now I don't even know what I pay because I don't keep track of it. I have a credit card. I have a credit card that all of my subscriptions is on, and that keeps my credit in good standing and also raise my credit as well. So I don't care. I know it comes out to something around, I think it's like $60 or $70 a month, and that keeps my card in use because I have credit cards to build my credit, but I don't use my credit cards, right? I don't use them. And if you don't use credit cards, what happens is that they get shut down and your credit gets hit. So if you have a subscription service on it that's okay, for the month you have 3 or 4 subscription services on it, and they take that money out, they charge the credit card, and then it gets paid on the 27th of the month, out of my account. And it gets paid. So that keeps my credit in good standing, have a good credit history, and over the years it will raise my credit score. So makes sense. So I don't keep track of it because I know that's what it's there for. So I don't know exactly down to the cent of what I'm paying for subscription services, right? I don't know to the cent. At the end of the year, when I'm doing my taxes, that's when I will take a glimpse at it, right? To know exactly what it is and how much I need to write off because it's all business expense to me. So I don't care. As I said, there's no reason for me to care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Starfrex wasn't letting me use his Crunchyroll, I would put it on there too. It's not a big deal, but Starfrex came through, so we cool. You know what I mean? Hero Bank, Yokai Watch, Laughing Salesman. What the hell are those? Are those animes? Are those animes? I've never heard of them. Ramen Man? I've never heard of that. Is that Naruto? Ramen Man. Ramen Man? Ramen Man? The heck is that, animation? Either way, I just wanted to talk about that because actually, when I was recording the video today, I was like, I gotta talk about this on stream tonight because this is ridiculous. Why? It's ridiculous, and I'm thinking about everybody else because I'm like, of course, people are not going to. Most people are just the regular person that has that subscription is not going to like this. They're not. I mean, I don't like it. I have to do it because I can't have ads rolling up in my recordings, so I have to do it. Trust me, if I wasn't doing YouTube, if I wasn't recording reactions, I would never sign up for that shit. I would just stop watching videos on Amazon. I would just stop watching videos and you know, if I have to, then I'll just deal with the 2 or 3 ads in the video, but I'm you know what I mean? That's insane. But in any case, the Jack Sparrow Road immediately. Okay, so we have good news, as Styfrick says. This is a good chapter. If he's excited about a chapter, you know that it's something cool in the water. There's something cool in the water, right? Yes. I don't know if he's excited or they just told him, but we'll see. All right, so chapter 1106 on your side. We get through this. Insane, bro. What the heck? This thing acting like he didn't want to load up just now. Okay, here we go. Alright, Buster Call is on its way. They're really going at it. It's just like the newspaper said. Is the approaching ship friend or foe? I don't know. I can't really see what that ship is. But Luffy is on the ground losing all the weight. Okay, ha, whoa. What the? He already digested all that food? He may gobble us up if we get any closer. Is he even human? They didn't hear that Luffy was a god. Boom! Hey, look out. Not good. We're surrounded by flames. We can't stay on the island much longer. Pull it together. Don't worry about him being an emperor. Let's get him into sea stone cuffs on the count of 3. Meanwhile, Luffy's about to transform. Oh, great idea, guys. Let's do that. You know, great idea. Why are they letting Luffy just spam Gear 5 now? I don't like that. But hey, let's roll with the punches. 3, 2, boom. Get on the ships. Egghead is done for. Keep blasting into the inferno. Don't stop. Kuma, Bunny. They're falling from the sky. At last, come in. Shoot down this pathetic family. Saturn is on no chill right now. Atlas, let Bunny know. Bunny-chan. Oh, damn, pacifistas are ready. Understood, Stella. Daddy, please, don't shoot. Help us escape alive instead. Why are you crying out? These are not all your daddy. Unless she's actually talking to Kuma here, and Kuma was about to shoot at the pacifistas. Why are you stopping them? This doesn't make sense. She has a higher command, probably? Bonnie? That's what you're thinking? Okay, let's see what happens. She looks at him. Did you hear her shout just now? I can't hear a thing over these explosions. Okay. It seems like they're being affected. What? Why are they aiming at us? Hey, yo! Did Vegapunk, is that what he actually did? Give Bonnie a higher than. There's no way, dude. They all. The pacifistas turned on them. The pacifistas gone rogue. What? Higher than the girls say. That's insane. And out of the blue, mind you. This man has been playing checkers this whole time, bro. That's crazy. Did did she gain this knowledge from seeing Kuma's past? Is the question. Because how would she know that she's able to do that? You know what I'm saying? Was that out of desperation, or did she see that in Kuma's past that Vegapunk did that? Maybe. Who knows? He did? When? When did he say it? Vegapunk gave Bonnie a necklace. Maybe there's a control chip in that. When did this happen, Cypherx? You're saying that he said it? When did he say that? The what? Oh, she said Atlas let Bonnie know. I understood, Stella. I was thinking that was completely something different. I wasn't even thinking that. This would have been great information earlier, though. I'm just saying. Would have been great information, right? Because, I mean, why, wait until the pacifists are shooting at you to let him know about this? Okay. All right. So she did tell. Okay. I was wondering, I'm just wondering where they get the power from, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, not where she gets the power from, but where did she gain the knowledge? But apparently they just told her that, hey, you can do this. All right, so let's move on. All right, so Saturn is surprised, as everybody should. Bonnie, there's one thing that keeps me up at night: the image of you being killed by your dear father. Okay. And Kuma, the idea of your precious daughter dying by your hands. I couldn't stomach such a tragedy. That is the reason I made sure that each and every clone sharing your appearance would be programmed to obey her. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's intense. That's intense foreshadowing right there. That is intense. What? Just pulling crap out of his head. Ah. You remember the time before when she told him not to, but the pacifist attacked anyway? When was that? When they just arrived at the island? I'm not. I don't remember that. When who arrived on the island? When Bonnie? You might be right about that. Yeah. You might be right about this. So we'll look at it after I finish reading to make sure. Try and find a chapter so we can go back and take a look at that, because if Oda is just messing stuff up now and just pulling stuff out of his ass, we gotta call him out on that, because I do remember something like that happening. That you Now that you guys say it, try and find the chapter it was in and Maybe we could try to figure out what's happening there. Okay, so he couldn't stand. That is the reason I made sure that each and every clone sharing your appearance would be programmed to obey her. Okay. Bonnie, they will prioritize your orders above all else, even commands from the world's overseers. It doesn't matter if the entire planet is against you, Kuma will always be on your side. Okay. That was the one selfish liberty I took, and I knew. You ain't know shit. You talking about? You ain't know nothing. You just put that in place because, you know, Kuma's resolve, all that good stuff. Okay? You didn't know nothing. And I knew this secret would have consequences. No! Out of everybody, you killed Vegapunk, Oda? There's no way, dude. There's no way. You can't kill Vegapunk right now. Bro, we're here to see Kuma has his last moments. You kill Vegapunk? Bro, what is going on here? A betrayal of this magnitude. Vegapunk would be met with no mercy. Okay, so Saturn stabs Vegapunk. I mean, there's so much. This is just. But he's the main though. He's the main. There's other parts of his brain, but then again, does everybody else? You know, all of his clones, are they gonna die because he dies? Who knows? We don't know what other. You know. I really want to see Vegapunk and Frankie have something going forward. I want Vegapunk to die here because I really want to get that interaction between him and Frankie, like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted that. I know the mission was to kill him, but I want him to die. I'm just saying I don't want him to die. Would be met with no mercy. Okay. Damn it, Vegapunk. See, Frankie got to respond. Oda knows. He knows, man. He just throws him down, thud. Kizaru, eliminate them and be quick about it. Okay. Okay, so we have Kizaru coming through. He's going to try to take them all out because pretty much the only person you can tell what to do right now. You know, I know Pacifistus no more. Is that a sword? Probably a light sword, though. Was his powers? What exactly is happening in this panel right here? Can somebody explain this panel? Because I don't know what's happening there. Okay, we have Kuma. Alright. Kizaru is about to attack no matter what. He's going in for the chop. Kuma's blocking, protecting Bonnie. I'll make sure to get you both in one slash so you can be together. It won't hurt a bit, Bonnie. Kizaru is just being like a puppet now because he has relations with them, like close relationship with them, and he's just doing this just because he's a Marine is just so cringe. God, be better. All right, whew. And here comes Luffy to bitch slap Kizaru once again. Jesus, man. Luffy comes in with the gear 5, knocks Kizaru out the air. Nice. Bitch. What the? Was that Straw Hat? He's laughing again. After that snack, I'm at full power, baby. Just gonna spam gear 5 now. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Whoa. Everyone okay? Alright. Have they finally hit the ground? Because they were in the ground for a long time. Wait a second. Why does it look like Luffy is changing the landscape? Luffy make the ground bouncy, it seems? Because everything is bending. Let's have some fun. Right? That's crazy that he can do that with this awakening, man. It's insane. Is it me or is the island shaking? Who cares about that now? Somebody stop the pacifistas. We have the drums of liberation. The drums of liberation is here, brother. We're having fun now. You know how Kizaru is contemplating his life decisions in this panel over here. Vegapunk, going to check on him. We've got to go. Where's Chopper is can't even provide first aid at this point. He got pierced right through. Okay, we've got to go. We'll die if we stay here. All right, drums of liberations. They're showing the robot thingy, the giant thing, and it seems like it came on. We got power in the eyes. That rhythm, Nika. That's right. I've always looked up to him. All right, so we're gonna get Kuma finally seeing Nika. All these years that he heard those stories, they say Nika would come along laughing to this rhythm. So if Bonnie is remembering the rhythm, used to dance with his dad. We got Luffy just in the sky, running on air as he does. I knew it. You haven't connected the dots yet, have you, Bonnie? It was like that with me too. I had to see it with my own eyes. Straw Hat Luffy, the young boy who caught Kuma's eye, is sun god Nika. Huh? Kuma was right. A Buster Call is tame problem. Is a tame problem. What are we talking about? Why are we blowing up Luffy's head more than it already is? This man said a Buster Call is a tame problem for Luffy, bro. People all over the world have been awaiting his arrival for hundreds of years. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, Luffy. We get it, man. Alright, northeast coast of Egghead. This is the northeastern unit. Come in. We've made contact with an insanely big ship. I thought they died 100 years ago, but there's no doubt it's them. Why aren't they stopping? What the heck are they even doing here? We're gonna crash. They're coming right for us. Fire, damn it. Why are you giants here? Giants? There's no way, bro. There is no way, bro. How did they get off where they were? Did they finally settle their score? Bruh, they're actually... Why? They're actually asking why? Don't they know some things in this world can't be stopped? We've come to pick up Straw Hat. But why? Is my question. Why are you here? It's an emergency. The giant pirates are here. Or should we call him the Sun God? Like, whoa. Why? And we are on a break next week. The giant glimpse of hope finally arrives. Bro. What I don't remember their names. Tell me their names, because I know I don't remember their names. What are their names again? Elbaf is the next island after Egghead? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Plus Shanks probably told them. Dory and Broggy. That's their name? Alright, chapter 116 was when Dory and Broggy introduced it was called Giants. And then chapter 1106 is called At Your Side, Giants at Your Side. That's where Shanks was? He was in Elbaf? I don't remember. I'm trying to. That you're right. Oh my god, I forget a lot of details when, especially when you don't see characters often, man. You will forget. At least I will forget. Let me not put this on everybody, but when characters don't show up a lot, especially when it comes on to Shank stuff, man, like you're right about that, man. He was in Elbaf when he absolutely destroyed the Kid Pirates. You know, when they thought they Kid thought he was arrived. Kid thought he arrived, but Shanks put him in his place real quick. One time every 4 years, on average. On average. But this is cool, man. We guessed a lot. I think one of you guys did guess that it last week who that it was going to be the Giants. I think somebody said that last week. Um, that it was going to be Giants. But this was a good chapter, man. Probably the best chapter in since they gave the flashback of Rocks Island. Even though I didn't know why people was getting so hyped of just a glimpse of stuff, which is really what we wanted to see was what happened. We wanted to see Garp and Roger fight together. We didn't get that. So I don't know why people were so hyped about that, but good, cool. Somebody said Don Krieg last week. Yes. I think somebody did mention that the Giants were going to come. I didn't expect these Giants, but we said Shanks. Um, you said it could be Shanks. I was saying that it could be Bartholomew and the Straw Hat, fleet. You know, so this is a surprise. Massive ship, man. Their ship is massive, dude. Making the marine ships look hella small. Well, it has to be big because they're freaking giants, and they're just out here just looking down on the marine ships, bro. That's insane how big these freaking giants are, bro. And he's like, we're here to pick up. Who told you to come and pick up the Straw Hats, bro? Or at least the Sun God. That's crazy. And also, we definitely gonna check out that. But what is this, bro? Why why is it resonating? Is it because the Nika powers kind of like bring everything around it, like it gives life? It's kind of like with, to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. It's like the opposite of what happens in Fairy Tale, but what was it again? What's the example I'm trying to figure out? It's kind of like with Naruto. Um, when Naruto transformed into Kurama Chakra mode, right? It gives pretty much everything around him life, trees and all that stuff because of the energy. It resonates with the energy, right? So I'm wondering if it's something kind of similar to that that's happening with this robot that's waking up because of this transformation with Luffy. You get what I'm saying? Because now probably because he's on that side of the island and he's doing it, um, it's waking him up. It definitely gave it some power. We see, you know, power in the eyes. It hasn't done anything yet, but I'm guessing we're gonna see that um, next chapter of what that means. You know, I mean, it could be. I mean, he is a sun god, but he doesn't necessarily have sun powers. You know what I'm saying? It's just a moniker of sort, and it's kind of like sun gives a lot of things life. You know what I'm saying? Plants and all this other stuff. He can make anything come to life, even inanimate objects. So it's like not like a situation with like what happened in um Dressrosa with what's her name? What was her name again? What was the name of that girl that could, you know, the puppets? She did turn people into puppets and have them walking around shit. Rebecca? No, not Rebecca. Not Rebecca. Talking about she's a sugar, the one that the one that Usopp scared to death. Right. Yeah, not like that, but because she can kind of like control like, but they're not really inanimate objects because it's like she turned humans into puppets, right? So they already have life. It's just that they have a different type of life. They gotta live like puppets as long as she's up and about. So it's really interesting. But what chapter? We need to go back and take a look at that chapter. What chapter was it, guys? So we can. Hopefully, this is not something that, you know, convoluted stuff. You know what I'm saying? 1063. All right, let's look at 1063 really quick. Um, let's see. 1063. My only family. All right, let's see. Where is this? What page was it? We're not flipping through the entire thing. So we uh, got Bonnie here. All right, so we got the Kuma police here. So he pulls up. Well, maybe this isn't the best pacifista though, or is it considered one? So he just takes off. It's a laser cannon, okay. Eat without payment, theft, clothing. Came in, but it just popped out when I kicked the machine. Sounds like property damage to me. Alright. Wait a second. So he tries to go at Luffy. Then we have... Who the heck just... Who was this again? Who kicked the Luffy here? Who kicked Luffy in this bottom left panel here? Is that Bonnie? Looks like her. That was Bonnie, okay. So, did she kick him out the way? So Luffy says, what was that for? And it sounds like he was shooting a laser. I should at least get to punch him. And she's like, that's my daddy. Huh? It's like, he's my only family. So the dad who got turned into a cyborg was Kuma. Please, I'm begging you. Okay. Please don't hurt my daddy. Okay, I remember all of this. But I'm trying to get to where... Run, dummy. It's a pacifista. She never tried to control it, though. She never gave it a command or anything like that. She just said, please don't hurt my daddy. So there's no place where she actually gave it a command. Or maybe they told her how to say it, maybe? All she did was just kick Luffy out of the way. And now I think was going to attack him. And they're like, yo, get out of the way. Because, you know what I'm saying? Luffy was like, run, dummy. It's a pacifista. And entire explosion happened in the next panel. And that was it. But let me keep going to see if there's anything else. If they go back to that. Because we went to Law and all these people. Okay. That was the chapter. So she never actually gave them a command. Oops, wrong chapter? I'm just saying that this makes a little bit of sense. If because she never actually gave him a command or anything like that, so I guess we were like remembering it wrong because she never actually gave it a command. She just kicked Luffy out of the way. Then she told him not, you know what I'm saying, not to hurt her dad. She never actually gave it a command. She was just sitting there, like she was gonna take the attack. But let me see what happened in 1064. What is the aftermath of all of this? You know, let me see what was the aftermath of what was the next scene because we didn't actually see if she said anything. But let's. Okay, we back to the police. Meanwhile, on Future Island Egghead, looks like the pacifista came to a screeching halt. Anyway, Bonnie, couldn't you have picked a better age to disguise me as? Plus, I get how you feel, but it ain't really him. If you can't let me beat those ones up, we're gonna be in danger. Be nice, Luffy. Sorry, Bonnie, it's just that we've been through some bad experiences with pacifistas. So the original was a human and this is a clone of him. It makes sense that he'd have family. Okay. If you don't mind me saying this, Bonnie, here's what I know about Kuma. He started off as a wicked king of the Sorbet Kingdom until the people drove him off and he became a pirate. He was affiliated with the Revolutionary Army too until the Navy captured him and sentenced him to life imprisonment. But Vegapunk was enamored with his muscle and latent abilities, so in exchange for taking part in body augmentation and clone development, Kuma was allowed to return to freedom as a warlord of the sea. Do I have that right? The warlord and clone soldier development I can understand, but being turned into a cyborg might as well be a death sentence. Who would ever make such a deal if they knew this consequence from the start? Which is all stuff that we've learned about recently. They said that he hated them. He would never work for them. What is she doing here? They experienced him by force. Was that a laser beam siren? That's awesome. The scrap heap says full of remains of Vegapunk's invention. We could use these upon his murder in the name of science. My father told me that he was from a special people, but so what? That doesn't give them the right to force experiments on him. It doesn't give them the right to kill him. Like special people. The robot is flying, yay! Okay. It's the first time we saw the big robot. This is kind of crazy, though. Just going back and reading some of this stuff early on the island. Damn, we've been reading this for 40 chapters now? Or more? That's crazy. That's crazy. Looks like the pacifist came to a screeching halt. But this is questioning, of course. It's just like, why did it happen? Who gave the command? You know what I mean? Said pacifist came to a screeching halt. You know what I mean? Like it just stopped attacking them. Why did this happen? Who was with them at this point? Because I don't think who was here to give it a command at this point other than Bonnie. I think old girl was with him, right? Cause she wasn't there. She was in the robot that transferred them, the Vega Force One. Sometimes, as I said, this stuff can be so confusing. Cause that's Jinbei. Is it because she changed their identities? Why he stopped? It must be. Why he came to just a screeching halt because she changed their what they look like. So probably the pacifist couldn't recognize them anymore. Probably that was what happened there. You know, and it's you don't think so? I don't know how you explain that. I don't know. At least we confirmed that Oda did not. He didn't mess up because nothing really. She didn't really give a command to the pacifista. So, but then again, this one could be different. This one could be different, as in it's not one that could be commanded by the Gorosei or anybody else, or the admirals or whatever in the hierarchy. Maybe he's not a part of the hierarchy because he's there on the island. You know what I'm saying? Just acting regular police. Maybe this one doesn't have the same programming. There's all sorts of stuff that we could speculate about. You know, all sorts of stuff. But overall, good chapter, great chapter, even, right? We can agree to that this week, right, Starfrex? We can agree to that. It was a good chapter. It was a good chapter. It's good to see. Um, I guess we're gonna see Luffy in action again. I don't. It was a good chapter because I I don't want Vegapunk to die, but it is what it is. Um, Out of everybody that's here, he's the last person I expect to die here. You know what I'm saying? But if if it turns out that that's what it is, he's the one that gets sacrificed. Even though he's badly hurt, but I don't think he's going to die. It's surprising. It's not something I want to see happen. Kuma needs to die on Egghead Island, and it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It doesn't seem like it seems like Kuma is going to be saved. You know, we know Oda doesn't like to kill his characters, man, and it's just so crazy to see like people just keeps getting like crazy hurt in this series, and they just can't die. It's just like if you're not instant death, you just don't die in this series, bruh. But in any case, good stuff. Good stuff. Great chapter. I messed with it heavy. We're gonna move over to some solo leveling. New episode dropped today. I need to watch that. Um, I know you guys don't normally stick around for it, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Unless you guys don't really watch anime like that no more. So let's see. I'm enjoying, solo leveling. Um, they kind of, as I said, they jerk it off a little bit too much, but um, yeah, I'm gonna cut the YouTube stream.